Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The studio lights glared brighter than ever, and the tension was thick enough to slice with a butter knife. Another gripping episode of The Chase was drawing to its climax. Contestants had played their parts spectacularly, swift answers, unexpected bravery, and unshakable nerves. But tonight, something extraordinary happened. Shaun Wallace, the formidable Dark Destroyer, faced a rare and humbling defeat. The final chase had been electric. A modest team of 2 contestants, neither of whom looked like quiz veterans, built up an impressive 20-point lead. When Shaun appeared, cool as ever in his signature charcoal suit, the audience still expected a typical dismantling of dreams. Yet as the timer ticked and questions flew, cracks began to show. He stumbled on the capital of Kazakhstan, paused too long on a Shakespeare quote, and visibly grimaced after wrongly stating the inventor of the telegraph. With every miss, the team snatched back valuable seconds. When the final buzzer rang out, the scoreboard didn't lie. The team had held on. Cheers erupted in the studio, but online, a different mood was brewing. Almost immediately, social media turned into a firestorm. #ChaseFix trended within the hour. Viewers accused the producers of dumbing down the questions for the contestants and throwing curveballs at Shaun. Some insisted it was a ploy for ratings. Others vented fury at what they called sloppy performance from a quiz titan they expected perfection from. "That wasn't the Dark Destroyer, that was the dim defender," one tweet read, amassing thousands of likes and retweets. The backlash reached its peak by midnight. Fans flooded the official Chase pages, demanding explanations. Memes circulated, polls asked whether the chasers were losing their edge. In the chaos, the silence from Shaun Wallace was deafening, until it wasn't. At precisely 9:15 the next morning, Shaun posted a blunt statement across his platforms. "No excuses. They were better. I lost. That's the game. I'll be back." 4 sentences, 12 words, enough to silence thousands. In a world addicted to apologies wrapped in PR spin, Shaun's response hit like a hammer. Clean, raw, honest. It was everything his fans both feared and admired. He didn't point fingers, didn't hint at a fix, and didn't try to protect his reputation. He owned it. Yet in doing so, he reignited the very respect some fans thought they had lost. Within hours, the conversation shifted, from fury to reflection, from criticism to admiration. Media outlets picked up the story, hailing it as a masterclass in humility. Interviews surfaced of past contestants sharing stories of how Shaun had encouraged them backstage, told them to believe in themselves, even smiled when the cameras weren't rolling. Inside ITV, producers were caught off guard by the viral storm, but even more so by Shaun's unfiltered response. The show's host, Bradley Walsh, reportedly sent him a 2-word text: "Utter legend." By the following week, the viewership for The Chase had soared. Fans, curious to see how Shaun would bounce back, tuned in record numbers. And bounce back he did. 3 straight wins, 0 slip-ups. A familiar, razor-sharp glint returned to his eyes. But something else had changed. There was a quiet vulnerability now, a subtle nod to the fact that even giants fall, and sometimes that fall is what makes them worth cheering for. As for the contestants who had beaten him that fateful night, they donated half their winnings to a literacy charity Shaun supports. Because on The Chase, knowledge may win the day, but character wins the war.